back with some more Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Ugh. Look at my... Oh, yeah, I just saved. I'm at the stable. Help that dude. Let's turn this on to performance mode. Does that give me any more frames? Not really. So I could just leave it on then. Probably should have been done there. Guess we'll just have to wait till I get. I hope there's going to be a whole nother map compared to this, because if they only added one new map to this. Inventory. Do that. fix it? I'll get plus 10. We're around the block with the fuck. We're facing the homebound. Here's the village. And the blacksmith. Okay.
What I say about the greatest evil of all, the one called woman. They look like angels on the outside, soft, gentle, and well-formed.
Lord be with you.
I feel a lucky roll coming up. Should we play?
What game would you like to play?
Soldiers, of course.
And do you have the badge for it?
Ah, no, we don't. Masters.
Let's play. Let's see what you've got.
Pray and beg him to free you from base desire. Beg him for an invisible or something. Brought into this world by a woman.
Everyone should hear this.
Innkeeper, a beer. Greetings to you.
What a bitch. Bust. Oh, she got a 5.
Now I'll show you how
Is she
it's
gonna roll
done.
again? Oh, that's still crazy.
That's enough for me. Nice.
What?
Would you rather give up?
That's some bullshit. Gives me a bust right off the start.
And now we'll see.
That's a load of shit.
Yeah, that turned out all right.
Good day.
Good day.
Some bitch.
Hopefully I'll do it again.
What about the bridge?
Oh, wow.
Well,
Really? No
holy
way.
shit.
Block it with sand and rocks at night.
Gather round, good men, so you can avoid danger. Hear
Why
what I
is this
say
all
about the
sticky?
greatest evil of all, the one called
Come on.
woman.
Oh,
They look
I
like
suppose so.
angels on the outside, soft,
God bless you.
gentle, and well-formed, enough to turn even an honest man's head. But under this
filthy
pretty skin,
again.
there's
Damn
a
it.
devil who only cares for trinkets and finery and thinks nothing of
Like
stealing
that?
or whoring to get them. And don't
There.
think this one or
It
that
looks
one may
better
be different.
already.
They're all secretly in league, one covering
Done.
up the wrongdoings of the other. Forget about woman's skin-deep beauty. If thine eyes offend thee, pluck them out. If thy tongue offends thee, cut it out. Return to God. Pray and beg him to free you from base desire. Beg him
She's gonna
for
beat me.
forgiveness for being brought into this world by a woman.
Sacra!
What are we gonna do? Listen over their head? No, that's too harsh.
God bless.
Beer over gold, I say.
Here's hoping. And now I'll fuck it all up. Or not.
Nice.
Holy shit.
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
She's probably like 1,000 or something. Looking crazy. It's gotta be a broken game.
Gather round, good men, so you can avoid danger. Hear what I say about the greatest
She's gonna go again?
evil of all.
It's
The
crazy.
one called woman.
She got it.
They look like angels on the outside.
Yeah.
Soft, gentle, and well-formed.
Come on, give me a
Enough
full.
to turn even an honest man's head. But under this pretty skin, there's a devil who only cares for trinkets and finery and thinks nothing of stealing or whoring to get them. And don't think this one or that one may be
Bust.
different. They're all secretly in league, one covering up the wrongdoings of the other. Forget about woman's skin-deep beauty. If thine eyes offend thee, pluck them out. If thine tongue offends thee, cut it out. Return to
Done.
God. Pray and beg him to free you from base desires. Beg him for forgiveness for being brought into this world by a woman.
Oh, I can't.
You
listen to
were
this nonsense.
suspiciously lucky. I'm going to keep my eye on you.
Thank you for the groschen.
God bless you.
God bless.
I heard you could use a helping hand at the forge.
I could. My last two hands, well, they're not worth mentioning. And what with the wedding coming up, the work is piling up. Ah, what do they call you?
Henry,
I'm Radovan. You should know, Henry. The blacksmithing isn't for everyone. Have you done it before?
yeah? I basically grew up in the forge. My father was a swordsmith, and not just any. He even forged swords for the nobility.
For the nobility, eh? Well, that kind of experience will come in very handy for me indeed. As it happens, I have to forge a wedding present for young Lord Semine. A fine sword.
So you'll take me on?
Hold your horses. I'll have to try you out first. You could forge me a hunting sword as a test, so I can see if you can make a straight blade. That shouldn't give you much trouble if your father was a swordsmith, should it?
Sure thing. I can get started right away.
Great. Find some iron and get started then.
Iron?
You can't make a sword out of butter, but if you don't have your own stuff, you can get everything from the chest in my forge. Go over to the anvil and let's get started.
Iron. Oh, good steel.
Furnace is cold now. Give it a practice try. Some things, like swords, are too long to fit in the fire. You have to heat it up, but try poking it around for a bit. Now get the furnace nice and hot. There's a lever above it. Give it a pull. Work the bellow. Be able to tell when it's in the fire. You have to take it out from time to time and take a look. Try it out. See? It's the color of straw, which is what you want. And you heated the whole thing up. Nicely done. Now you can go straight to the anvil. Try moving the sword along the anvil so you can get the hang of it. Now take the hammer and try hitting it a few times. See the sparks? That's the sign of a good strike. The more sparks, the better. Also, you can hammer with different degrees of power. A stronger hit will do more, but it'll tire you out fast. Try giving it a few blows, as hard as you can, so I can see how strong you are. That's got a nice ring to it. Of course, if it was all about hitting an anvil with a hammer, any dolt could do it. You've got to hammer the workpiece evenly. One hit next to the other. Very nice. You're doing just fine. But when I say evenly, I mean it. A sword has two sides, like a lot of other things, including myself. Turn it over and continue on the other side. Nice. Now try forging it on both sides. The closer it is to being finished, the more it will take on the shape you want. It'll cool off soon anyway. It's cooled now. You can't do it all in one go. You've got to put it back in the furnace from time to time. Sometimes you've got to go there and back all day. But it's all part of the craft. Now, get back to the forge and heat it all up like before. Bloody hell, what's the hold up? The whole thing is heated up now, so come over to the anvil. tell a good strike by the sound it makes. See how it's taking on the right shape? That's how you can tell it's almost finished. Now, I've got a piece of advice for you. Hammer to a rhythm. When I hammer a piece to a beat, work goes by easier. Sometimes I'll whistle to myself to keep the rhythm going. There you go. You've got it finished. All that's left is to temper it, and the sword will be done. The rest is just tweaking. Except I don't have a bullet, and you won't see yours on any other day. Right. Let's have a look. Very nice work. Your father taught you the trade well.
He'd certainly be happy to hear that.
If you carry on hammering as well as you did today, you've definitely got a job here. Even so, keep in mind, it's all about making sure every strike does its job. That's why you can't let it get cold, or keep striking the same spot. If you work evenly, each strike falling right next to the last one, you can't go wrong. Got that? Or is there something else you want to ask about?
Thanks. That's all I need to know.
You can sleep in the chamber by the woodshed. And there's a chest where you can keep your things. And of course, you can use the forge anytime you want. Any questions?
What now?
What do you think? You're not going to be idle. I'll find you some work to do right away. You're pretty good at swords, but what the locals really need is axes and horseshoes. Right. Here are some simple drawings that show what they're both supposed to look like. And some iron. You can get down to it right away.
Just like that? You aren't going to help me?
Sacre, lad. I chose you because you already know a thing or two. I'm not going to look over your shoulder all bloody day. You take care of these smaller jobs. Forge away as long as you're able, and then sell it all. Once you've made some coin and feel like being out in the open again, I'll give you some more interesting work.
You said there's a place to set my stuff. In here. Wait, what the fuck?
What can I do for you?
There's a couple more things I'd like to
Ask away.
Thanks.
It's about those two idiot hands of mine.
Do you want me to find them?
Just so. But more importantly, I want to know where my cart ended up. And especially the cargo. Go to Samin and find out what the bloody hell happened.
Have you any idea which...
There's only one road to Samin that can... But I've got a bad feeling they got up to no good in Samin.
Those two hands of yours...
Can't tell you much. They're wandering laborers. I don't think they wanted to stay here with me for long. But these days, I can use all the help I can get.
Were they suspicious in any way?
No, they worked hard. They ain't no slackers. And I can't say that about everyone.
What was the cart carrying?
Bugger and bollocks. All sorts of stuff. I'd say Lord Samin wants to rearm his garrison with new equipment. There were some hunting swords, bastard swords, crossbow bolts. I also fixed the trigger on young Samin's crossbow. And some kitchen stuff. Sacks, there's a good month's work in that cartload.
All right.
Go ahead.
Gladly. Sharp as a razor. Can't get any better than this.
What do you need? Hurry up! I don't...
I'll have a look at the... Let's talk about the price.
All right. Aye, you'll convince me with that price. As you're doing business, take care. I'm sorry.
So I need to change. Blacksmith, what? Guess we should do some regular stuff. No, that one's gonna be hard to work on. It's like inverted controls or something.
Looks like it's almost done. And that's it. Well, this one's gonna need some more work.
That was a lot faster.
halfway there. Fine. Now to temper it.
Some immersive gameplay, am I right? Just having some fun. Doing some horseshoes. Gotta do some axes next.
It's already cooled down.
Feeling better?
Oh, yes. That ointment of yours is a gift from heaven. Now they only ache when there's a storm coming.
That's handy, isn't it? And sounds like the patches will gather in the hay.
Old and infirm, folks will come and sleep for the weather's all done.
I heard about this fella who always gets heartburn just before it snows.
halfway done. All finished.
I was so good at this in the other game. I had so much fun. Just have to figure out the mouse rhythm and everything. I like it. It's a nice change of pace.
I've almost got it done. Oh, finally.
Let's ever do that in one go. Nice.
What do you need? Hurry up. I don't have all day.
What do you have for sale? Word about the price.
Sure. Why not?
Do we have a deal?
We're getting close. Lower your price a little more and we can shake hands.
and it looked like we'd never agree.
I hope you'll be satisfied, my friend.
Well, that was a fun little side quest to do. Where are we supposed to go? Right down there. Probably best to head out from here. I'll be right back. Okay. You were on our way to this place.
Good
I'm
about
gonna die.
Fuck!
somebody. Show your stuff.
Okay.
To a bloody pulp, fucker!
Fuck, dude.
You wanna try me?
I'm gonna die from bleeding out, dude.
I'm all yours.
There we go. Come on.
Fucking hell! Shit! Eyes out. Fuck that!
Let's see. God damn it.
Good day.
Certainly. Have no fear.
sofa. I'm burning it. I'm halfway there. It's almost finished. Fine. Now to temper it.
Good to see you. Maybe next time.
Freaking did all that work just to fucking die. Pisses me off so much. I need to remember to save right before I'm about to go into a fight.
I'm halfway there. That looks good. Now just to temper it.
Some saws. I sharpen them and then I could sell for high prices.
Can't get any better than this. All right, done. All done.
Jesus Christ, that's quick.
Can't get any better than this.
How can I help you today?
Can I ask you about that?
What is it you need?
All right.
Time's waste.
What do you have? Word about the prop.
All right.
Do you accept?
You really won't convince me like this. Aye, you'll convince me with that price. Thank you, and a good day to you, friend. What would you like?
What do you have for sale? I'd like to discuss the price.
Sure. What? Aye, you'll convince me. Pleasure doing business. Take care.
I guess I'll just do this again.
Christ almighty.
This is almost done. will take a bit longer.
Penguin!
Holy shit.
What are you doing?
I'm being a blacksmith. I'm just whistling and freaking smashing on some metal. He scared me.
Sorry, I'm just kind of roused up because for whatever reason, this might be oversharing. I don't really care because I think it's funny.
I'm streaming.
I literally, it's fine. I literally just spent an hour and 45 minutes basically talking about wiener for an hour and 45 minutes.
Wiener.
Because fucking Ron texted me, right? And he asked me something personal, okay? And I was like, oh, okay. Like, so then he was on the phone with his best friend. And then I can't get what he said out of my head. So then I fucking was fucking with him, and I kept sending him gifts of wieners. And he's like, I'm trying to talk business. And I was like, the only business is wiener business. And I kept saying,
That's all that's on your mind.
well, it's his fault. He took a picture this morning. It's not bad. He was working on a roof all morning, and it was raining where he was at.
You have to clarify.
Yeah, so so he had to go to Walmart or Target. No, he went to Target. That's right. He went to Target and bought like new clothes, right? Like a sweater and a new undershirt, right? And so then fucking he took a selfie in his truck, right? And he's like, "Oh, I got a new sweater. You know, do you like it? Whatever." So, because I steal all the sweaters, right? So, oh my god. So, I don't even know where I was going with that. Anyways, basically, ever since he sent me the photo of him in the sweater, right? I guess I've just been hot bothered all day, and I didn't even realize it, right? And it started when he sent me the stupid selfie of him in a fucking sweat. That's it. He's not even doing it. He's driving, okay? Like, he's not even looking at the phone.
Yeah.
And fucking, he just, I'm like, he called me out. It was fucked up. But anyways. Oh my god. So, yeah. And then he kept trying to talk serious business with Rob about everything going on. Bro. The shit that he just found out about his job is fucking insane. It's insane.
Like the new one that he's trying to go for? Or
no, the current one. You know what? I'll tell you, because it's nothing illegal, but it's crazy. Oh. Holy shit. So, he got called into a meeting, okay? But his boss wasn't there, okay? They called him to a meeting. Okay. So, he's with the owner, not the people that hired them originally to do the work, right? But the owner, right? Yeah. Because, like, obviously the owners of the businesses, okay, like, buy stuff from the big corporation, and then they contract out for people to go install it, right? That's how it works. Okay. So, the owner of the business and a couple other people, okay, were there and talking to him. And they fired the GC this morning, okay? Because the dude's a fucking tool. Well, I don't quite understand a lot of things about like licensing and all and whatever, but I'm learning. So, okay, so GCs and stuff, right? They have licenses and shit, right? Like liability and all that. Okay. So, prior information would be that the LLC, okay, that Ron works for, okay, their insurance only covers, okay, $100,000 to $200,000, okay. the job that they're currently working on, okay, they were just supposed to do, you know, the box and some things, okay? Well, the GC, right, because he's overseeing the job, it's his license, right? So it covers the entire job. It covers everything, right?
Yeah.
Well, okay, so the job's worth like 8 million. Okay. so 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 he told me that the bid, okay, the bid for the job, right? That they were going to get paid 275. But they shouldn't even be paid that because the insurance is only 100 to 200,000.
Yeah.
I couldn't quite get the number. So, okay, well that's $75,000 over. You can't, because you can't bid for that if you can't cover that. So, okay. So they asked, because the whole reason this came up is because they fired the GC, right? And they're like, well, we want you to do this, this, and this. Okay, and then it was uncovered that, oh, well, so the issue is, okay, so his boss has been going and paying people. This is not it's not illegal, right?
Yeah.
You can go and work under other people's licenses, right?
Yeah.
So he's taking money that they're making and he is paying all these people to borrow their licenses to cover this job.
Interesting. So he's
Okay,
doing a loophole through it.
So because it's allowed, you're allowed to do that, right? So he has been paying. So he paid enough, I believe, to cover 4 million, but not 8.
Oh.
So that's where all the money's going. That's why he's not getting paid. That's why nobody's getting paid. That's why he didn't get paid. That's where all the money's going.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, okay, all right. So, because they're being offered jobs that are, I mean, there's a fucking stadium in Tennessee. And he's just like, oh, we can't do it. No shit, you can't do it. The fuck? Oh my god. That's why he keeps having Ron do the small business shit still. Because they talked about stopping that because they were only going to do the walk-in boxes, right?
Yeah.
Well, they can't do that because fucking they need extra money for right now because like they haven't gotten checks for these big jobs yet, right? Because they did like 1 or 2. Well, it takes 30 days. So in order for him to keep up with the upkeep the licenses, okay, to cover the job, you have to have extra money coming in, right? Because he has no buffer money. He has nothing saved. So that's why he's cramming all this work all the time and then freaking out when Ron decides to take a day off because he can't have that.
Sounds pretty fucked up for Ron.
And Ron's like, okay. So literally, his boss has been lying to him this whole time.
And that's not how boss, but like also he's supposed to be on the same terms.
I'm flabbergasted, and I don't, and I was like, okay, well, here's another problem. The company wasn't in the meeting. It was just the owner, right?
Yeah.
So what's gonna happen when they find out? What's gonna happen when they find out, or do they already know? Or they think or they've been given, because I think they've been lied to as well, to an extent.
Yeah.
Like, he's made it look good enough on paper to get it, right? Because, like, you have money.
Finally, I killed this fucker. me up. Old badge of transmutation. You still there, Kelly?
That's the second time this has happened. What the hell did I do to deserve this? Thank God you turned up, my friend. Thank you.
Oh.
I'm sure you'd have done the same for me.
That I would.
Working, right? Because the work hasn't gone anywhere, right?
What's going on?
I don't know. Like the internet like went out.
Did your internet go out?
Something, I don't know. Like my game's still working, but like Discord just like fucked off. Like
I think it was my internet because my video lost. Nope, it's fine.
well, I think it's Discord because I was talking and my name wasn't lighting up. So, well, anyways, yeah. So I mean, the work's not going anywhere. You know, at least small jobs. So he can, because as soon as he gets home, he's gonna apply for stuff and work on his resume. So that's in a couple days. So I just, wow. That's all I can say is fucking what the fuck. Wow. Okay. I don't even know what to do with that. Because it's not illegal, but damn, it's shicey as hell. Like, I don't understand.
It's not legal, but does he really want to get crossed into type of work and then being thrown under the bus to do all of his fuck ups? And plus, don't you think he would have discussed that type of strategy with him beforehand?
It's just bananas. Like Ron is beside himself. He does not even. He's like, I don't even. He's like, I think that he thinks that I'm just gonna go along with it. Like everything is fine, and he's like, that's not gonna happen. So, I'm not. Because he tried to call him and he wouldn't answer the phone. So then he texted him, right? He's like,
That
he's
too.
like, oh,
he's trying to get a hold of him and see what's up.
He doesn't want to answer the phone because I'm pretty sure that he knows that he just got found out, okay? And that Ron just found out that he's a lying ass motherfucker, okay? And you know what I mean? And he doesn't know whether to expect if Ron's gonna be fucking angry and shit. Like, he just can't deal with shit right now. Like, he can't deal with shit. So fucking Ron texted him, hey, do you want to get like a beer and a shot, right? Like, to see what his response is, see if he'd answer to that, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, I can't handle that right now. Like, if I started drinking, I wouldn't be able to stop.
Yeah.
Like, he's just absolutely fucking, like, it's just a shit show. So, yeah. So I was like, well, what's going to happen tomorrow? Like, I don't fucking know. He's like, I'm going to go to West Covina, which is one of the private businesses, right? So, I mean, all that work is still there. So they still have money coming in. But as far as doing the big jobs, it ain't going to happen.
And mine. I promised I'd pay you
So,
back. And I keep my word.
that's just absolutely going to go away. It's just absolutely silly. Like, that he lied. He just straight up lied.
You're an honorable. I'll push it
You know,
aside for
like, oh
Pavlena.
yeah, we
And
could,
since
we
you're
could do
here,
this, we could do that.
would you
You know, like, he lied to his face.
Has something happened?
My daughter Pavlena. Remember her?
So
She was here when I was
instead of
healing
just
you
saying,
I remember.
no, I don't have
She's
this,
missing.
and I
It's
know I
not
don't have
like
that kind of
her to be
money,
wondering.
you
She
can't
goes
do
to
it.
Troscott.
Like, he-
I'm
he-
very.
no.
What if something's? I know I'm
Like,
asking
he's
a
just
lot of
acted
you.
like a greedy bitch. And it's like,
All
oh, I
right,
can
good.
figure this out.
Thank
I just have to, you know,
my old
like he doesn't want to look like a fucking, I don't even know. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if it's a pride thing. I don't know what the fucking issue is. I don't get it. Like, I don't think it's a pride. thing really at all. I don't think he knows what the fuck he's doing. Like, he just, I don't know. It's just nuts. There's no
wanted to ask you
logic
something
in my head that makes any
Do you think
sense
he is ambitious?
for why he would do that.
What of the trust?
Just say
You
no.
live completely.
And where else don't go digging?
Like,
Where?
Too, she sells.
I don't know. I kind of feel like he
If
thought,
she don't, or that
oh, we could do one or
Problem.
two, you know, we'll get a big chunk and fucking, that'll alleviate some shit.
Well, no, it's not.
see that.
But then he didn't think it all the way through because now he's having to pay all this money for all these licenses and shit just to get the fucking 275. Like, it's not worth it.
So, Pavlena.
I guess in his head he thought it was.
Clothes. If she planned
know,
to run away, she'd have taken her with her.
just fucking dumb.
Like she
So-
got up and went straight out.
I'm glad this is about to be over with and we never have to
Got
deal with this
unfinished
again.
work here. Hey,
Yeah.
this is a
Jesus
boys' camp.
fucking
It's Pavlena
Christ,
wear.
dude.
Seems like a lot of unnecessary stress.
It's absolutely unnecessary. I
Or did
just,
someone leave
again, I
Doesn't look to
can't
me like
believe
she
that
ran
he
off.
lied to Ron.
More like she expected
that's
to come right back.
like, it's not just that they worked together for 20 years, but like, they were also friends to an extent.
Yeah.
Like, his boss's wife, okay, knows Ron's baby mama.
Yeah.
Like, they went to school together, okay, like cosmetology school. And his baby mama was pregnant at the time. And his boss's wife, they were talking about like baby names and shit. And so
Thank you for the
Ron's
follow, Annie.
Ron's
Appreciate
yeah, so one of Ron's sons, okay,
Yeah.
is named Reese. Okay. And she got it from, you know, his boss's wife. Well, fast forward to now, and Ron just didn't think about it, didn't know, whatever. His, yeah, no, it is. It's, his
Hey,
boss's, kid, his name is Reese.
Are you talking to me?
Who else? Gutenberg, the
Because
Hangman's Halter?
They
You
were
even
only,
remember?
they only knew each other at like the cosmetology
Already,
school, right? And then they parted
Yeah.
ways and they
I
didn't
thought you'd
talk
be gone
after
a lot
that.
longer.
So she ended up naming her kid Reese, okay? And then the boss's wife ended up getting pregnant at some point, okay? Or she already had a
I'm not
son.
Hans. I'm Henry.
No, she did, because
Yeah,
he's
right.
older.
Hans.
He's
I'm
older.
King Sigismund.
So this is crazy as shit.
I have to get going.
Small world, I suppose, but
So long.
you know what I
See you
mean? So
later,
there's like
Hans.
things like that,
Yeah.
and they've known each other a long time, and it's like, really, you're gonna fuck him over like that? Like, it's fucked up. Fucked up. I just don't know how you do that to another person. Like, I don't care, like, how bad your life's going, there's just really no excuse to be doing all that. So, that's crazy.
Crazy shit's going on, Kelly.
Yeah, clearly.
And there's probably more to come.
I hope not. I really hope that, like, he's gonna go to his best friend's house tomorrow. He's gonna get some rest. You know, they're gonna talk about business. And then fucking he's gonna have a job within the next, couple weeks. That's not where he's at.
Yeah.
Sweet Jesus.
Is he coming home soon?
Yeah, he's probably gonna come home Monday night because Tuesday I have my back procedure.
At this
And I
new
can't-
job, would he be more placed in where you guys live?
Yeah, he can't live anywhere else. He would have to live here. So, because I can't move. they were looking at a bunch of different things. So, at the one company, right? So there are some things that he could do where he could work remotely. He can work from home, and then he'd be able to be home all the time or most of the time, right? Unlike how he is now, which is part of the reason for the job change, is so that he can be home more. And then obviously the other part of that is making more money, and hopefully making enough money so at some point down the road when he makes enough, I don't have to work anymore if I don't want to.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Or can't.
Yep. So, you know, like if I can only work part-time, you know, then,
people like
oh
you.
well, like,
God be with you.
God
because
be with you.
I don't think I would just straight
How's
not
the watch
work
going?
unless, like, I was absolutely told I can't work. Just so that, you know, there's money coming from both people. Because that stresses me out too much. Like,
So I says to him,
like if he,
no, father.
you know, for whatever
I
reason
haven't
lost
been
his job, like, oh shit,
fornicating.
he could get another one. It's not a big deal.
I've just been
He's got
loving my neighbour.
enough education and training and skills and shit like that. I mean, he could literally, I mean, there's a million things he could do. So I'm not worried about that. But just, you know, with Wiley and all the autism stuff and insurance and, you know, like, oh my god, maybe we just need extra money or something. Like, it just,
but you didn't need to
yeah.
bother your wee head about that.
For now,
Well, I'm not
until we
from
have
here.
like a very cushy savings and things, I would work part
I
time.
didn't give a fuck what you
Then when we
play.
have enough, that's fine.
You speak
Then
our
I'll just stop
language, do you
working
not?
and take care of my kids. And just fucking be a housewife. Hell yeah.
Well, you're
Hell yeah.
Seems to me.
Hi,
this
kitty.
fella doesn't know
I
how
would
to
love
behave
that.
towards
Just,
his
fuck, that's
pals.
my job. Take care of the kids, fucking clean the house, pay the
old
bills.
man's hired hands.
Fuck yeah, brother. I'm fine with that.
Manners.
Regressing to the old ways.
Yo,
We'll
I'm
see
fine.
fix
I'm
that.
literally fine with it. I am tired. Okay? I'm fucking tired, bro. I feel like I've lived a lot of life in a very short amount of time. This bitch is tired. So I don't give a fuck.
Wanker!
Like,
This is unbelievable. Don't take any of this
You're a dead man.
yeah. I just don't have aspirations for like a career, and like I used to when I was younger, but that went out the window. So
Fuck you!
you know, I changed that to, okay, well, I just want a successful family and wonderful children, and I want to take care of my significant other. Like, that's what makes me happy. Fuck it. I think that's okay. And I don't like it.
They're supposed to fight me.
These dickheads fucking shit on people that, you know, want to be like trad wives. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, now there's the fake trad wives, which those people are bitches. But what the fuck, kitties? So, yeah. I think all that bullshit. What was that bitch's name? The new Snow White movie that fucking
yeah.
I don't know if
Rachel
it came
Zegler.
out. Oh god, that bitch.
That
And literally
movie trailer got nuked to oblivion with dislikes.
Yeah, because she's a dumb bitch, and they fucking butchered Snow White. Like, you fucking asshole. Like, no, it's okay. Women are allowed to feel that way. It's not. I just don't understand when it became a thing. It's with the lefties, obviously, but I don't understand feminism. I don't understand how in the world a woman wanting Prince Charming is demeaning by any means. Women, so now you're saying that women can't have choices, because that's what you're saying is, oh well, fuck all of that. I can be a boss bitch, and I'm gonna have a career, and I can do all that, and I don't need to have kids. And if I want to have kids, I can have that in a career. You can, but honestly, if you're trying to have a full-blown career like what a man does and raise a family, it's not gonna work. You can't all in have a career, and
We'll be needing
and
a
all
dozen
in
pigs.
with your. It doesn't
And a
work that way. You
mustard
can't do
get
both.
3 pigs ready for slaughter.
You can't, and I don't give a fuck
And
who
the
says you
carters
can
will
do
have to be
both
sent
because
to
it's a
Getching to
load
get
of
at least
shit.
a peck of poppy seed for cakes.
Because somewhere in there,
And gingerbread spices.
you're neglecting
and
or shirking
wine,
something.
too. It's almost all gone. What we bought only last week.
It doesn't. You can't. In my opinion, you cannot be a full-fledged provider and a full-fledged nurturer all at the same time.
Intrude, sir.
Yeah.
This is Henry,
I think
blacksmith
the
Caravan's hand.
the perfect ratio is
Dorothy, leave us now.
not really
Make
perfect,
sure that
but
there's
the
plenty of
one that
everything so
got
long as
us
it doesn't cost
the
too
most
much.
as
That's
kids
sad.
was we had my
Another
grandma
word.
living with us.
Leave us.
Yeah.
Till like I was in high school until she passed away, but it was basically my parents would be working and she'd be the one at home
So
just
Radovan sent
not
alone.
to take care of us, but
Who's
at least
going
to
to
keep an
unload
eye
it
on
all?
us to
It's a whole cartload.
until
And that's totally
they got
fine.
home. And they got home
Radovan
like
sent me, sir, but not with
my
the
mom would
goods.
get home around like 2
The
o'clock.
thing is, he's missing
About
his cart,
time we were
along with the
about
carter
getting
in
home
his
from
hands.
school.
Yeah.
And then my dad would get home about 5.
They never
And
came
we would
here.
have dinner and stuff.
Are you telling me they got lost?
Like,
Until
it
they
works-
both got
it-
the job at
couldn't
like a
tell you what happened to
school
them, sir,
where
but
they were
Yeah.
working at the
It's my
same
job to
time.
find them.
Like, it works then, you know what I mean? But like,
No need to imagine a worse.
the average
But there were
household
6
these
of
days.
us, so
Yeah, but there's no family unit anymore like
I need
that.
the load
You
to
know,
go
we're
cut.
like, that's why it's so impossible these days because it's like nobody has help. Like, it's a 2-parent household, grandparents. You know, like, people are super fortunate if they
well,
have.
that's also a
like,
thing. It's,
Brad Henry here, sir.
most grandparents during their
We
time
could
they
use an
kicked
extra
out
pair
their
of
kids at
hands. You know
18
how my shoulders
and
act.
didn't want
Yuriko is
their
shit-faced.
kids to have kids
your
within
son,
their
the
household.
yeah, there's also that. Like, it's not.
Where
might
I
take
think the
Henry
best
with you
family
if you
is
want.
why not
So long as he
everybody
doesn't
stay
slow us
together
down.
and
Thank you,
then
sir.
improve off of that, maybe get a bigger house after that altogether. And
I mean,
then
that's what people used to do.
So, lad, you going with us?
And
where
some
we would
cultures
have like
still
a
do it.
whole like the thing with Encanto, you remember know that movie where
Yeah.
the whole family's living together and they're just growing and expanding the house as they go.
Yeah.
That's what I think would be like the best unit is everyone's working together off of each other. But although a lot of kids just want to get out and not want to be listening.
Whole saying it takes a village,
I'll be
right?
glad to help you.
Or like
Oh.
I know, like
You reckon we
I don't think
can't
Japan
manage
is
on our
perfect
own?
by any means, but
No.
like in
No.
Japan, right?
That's not how
They
I
do the
meant it.
thing where everybody tries to be
Take it easy,
considerate of
son.
one another,
I'm only
okay?
yanking your pizzle.
And
By the way,
everybody
the
parents
fellas
the
at the
children,
gate
right? That's
say
why
you
they let
came
their
here on
fucking
foot.
Yeah.
3 and 4-year-olds
I did.
walk down the
Christ
street to
above.
get to school
And how are you going to ride
because
with
they
us?
already know that
On the back
somebody
of my
else,
saddle? You're a
okay,
bit big for
teenager,
that,
adult,
ain't ya?
whatever,
And I'm a bit
is
too
going
old.
to, you know, essentially
I figured
parent
I'd just
their
run along
child.
behind you.
I
You
I
could,
watched the whole
but
thing
even
about it.
with them young legs of yours,
So,
you'd hold us back.
Not saying that
You're
there
in
isn't
need of a
exceptions,
horse.
blah blah, because then everybody tries to go down
Those
that
don't
road.
come cheap.
But
True.
for the most part,
But your
right?
luck's
Like
in,
that's
lad. Our groom brought in a grey nag not
that's
long
why
ago.
everybody's so
Tell him
courteous
he's got to ride
to
out
one
with
another
us, and
most
he'll
of the
give it
time
to you for
over
a
there,
decent price.
All
right?
right.
But they don't. But nobody
Thanks.
fucking
Well,
in America.
that
It
should be
doesn't
that.
work like that. They don't
Unless you've
fucking
got
know.
any more questions.
Everybody only gives a fuck about themselves. That's the fucking problem.
And that's where it's getting at because we tried using feeling and whatnot for
Oh my
less
God.
4 to
Virtue
8 years.
signaling, identity politics, fucking all this
And
goddamn
look
bullshit.
where it got us is fucking.
No, that's all.
But feelings are more
Well, we should get
important,
going.
Penguin.
That we should.
No.
But it's getting pretty late.
We have
need
to
daylight
white
for a search
knight
like
the
that.
entire
Come back
earth.
in the morning and we'll set out. If you want,
Jesus fuck.
Feelings have
I've
their
got a
time
bit of
and
grub in the
place,
kitchen and you can sleep
but
in the
not
barn.
in everything.
No, I just don't understand why these people think that America should white knight the entire earth. It's like, well, everybody has rights. No, the fuck they don't. No, they don't.
No.
I, okay, live in
Rights are
America.
given.
I am so thankful to live in America on this planet because if I would have been born in a third world country, I don't think I would have a great time.
And if
Okay.
you're the second daughter in China,
Not gonna have a good time, right? And then they fucking like, I'm leaving. Okay, go the fuck ahead. Go ahead and you see where that gets you. Because everybody is so fucking closed-minded and they don't want to fucking learn about other cultures or anything else. They just take surface level shit. That's part of the reason why fucking the administration wants to fucking get rid of the Department of Education because what the fuck have they done? Absolutely nothing. Because everybody is now dumber than a box of fucking rocks.
Does Leo get grades? Does he get like A, B's, and C's?
No.
What
Not right now. He's so the school he's at.
They get like what's it called? The same thing.
Yeah, it's letters. I literally just looked at his progress report.
No,
so
hers is like 1, 2, and 3. Where 1 she's below average, 2 she's at learning capabilities, and 3 she's excelling in her area.
Yeah, so I don't know if it's because it's a private Catholic school and all that stuff is run by the diocese, as far as, you know what I mean? I don't know if that's why. I don't know, because I've never had my kids in public school. Like, I've been in public school, but it's been so fucking long. Like, I don't remember. So, and when I was in elementary, I was in private schools. So, I wouldn't really know. But, so, as far as I'm aware, right now, because he's in elementary, where he's at, right? When he hits, I don't know what grade it is that they switch it. I think it's 6th grade, but I could be wrong. But for right now, they don't get grades. They get, what is it? Master. So M, progressing towards the M, meets the standard. That's what it is. Meets the standard, progressing towards the standard.
Yeah, that's the same.
And then fucking the other one that's like, you know, it needs improvement, not meeting the standard, whatever. I think it's N for not meets the standard or some shit. I don't know. So he has M's pretty much across the board, and then he has P's for everything else. And then when they do testing, because they do, what was it, like Dibbles, it's like DIBLS or something, and that might be a state thing. I think it is, but they do testing, right, and all the grades and all this kind of shit, and he's above benchmark whenever they do this testing. So he's kicking ass, and that's not so they show you the results from the test that he took along with all the other kids, right? They get the results back. So it shows the school itself, okay? He's above benchmark, right? Then they show the district, right? And I think he's also above benchmark. Because the testing is, you know, everywhere where they're at. So, yeah, there's like 2 separate kind of things going on. But, yeah, he's fucking killing it. So,
I remember being in like kindergarten and 1st, 2nd grade already having A, B's, and C's and certain things.
That's what I thought, and I think that I also had A, B's, and C's.
I'm like, why
so I was kind of
confused. The same grades, and then also we used to have resource specialist programs, and like for people with disabilities, like I did, and we were told that we could.
What do you need? Hurry up! I
get
don't know
our extra help in another class where all the other kids go.
Would you happen to have a cheap horse? For
they do that at CJ Boston, the pre-K. He had a couple classmates when he was in pre-K that had full-blown disabilities, like had autism. There was one little boy that was going there, and I'm pretty sure he was nonverbal.
He said he found her running about near the rock tower
and was in there. So they had special needs kids in their pre-K.
Found her by the rock tower pond.
I don't recall if they had any special needs kids in kindergarten and up. I think it was just pre-K.
What do you? I bought it fair I admit. It was only for a few groschen
I mean,
from
he was,
some suspicious
the
lads,
kids
but that
were in the
horse
same
is
exact class, like they weren't in like a separate special needs class. And all the kids would help the special needs kid with whatever, you know, because like the teacher would be like, you know, he has some, you know, what was it?
I'm sure you can take good care.
Like, she didn't say it in a bad way. I can't think of how she said it, right? It would be a way I would say it, but you know, like he just needs like some extra help, these kinds of things. So if it got too loud, you know, some of the kids would be like, "Oh, we need to be, you know,
And
we
to
need to
tell the
quiet down a
truth,
little
I'm
bit
glad to be
because,
getting
like,
rid of that
you know,
mare.
kids got
Great.
sensory issues or something like
Pebbles
that,
is
you know."
mine again.
So they would be
I'll get the horse
mindful
get
of the kid with special needs, you know, and then if they need extra help and that kind of thing, they would help them. So I know there was that, but I'm not really at the school all that much. I don't really interact with a lot of the people there. Like some of the moms, like if there's like a kids party or something like that, but it's a very
getting invited to all of those this year, and I just be like, I don't know if we can get there.
yeah, like it took me a little bit. Like thankfully, a couple of the moms that
Can I ask you something?
of the kids that aren't, you know, in Leo's grade, like their kids have been with Leo since pre-K, right? So I didn't necessarily like interact with them up until fucking kindergarten or first grade, really. He's in second grade right now. So
I'll get.
yeah, I think it was like kindergarten, like kind of, sort of. I started to, and then first grade, like I interacted, and then second grade, I'm absolutely interacting, right? But it's a lot for me, you know, because I got social anxiety, and I'm not like the other moms.
Yeah.
Right. Like I have tattoos. I used to hang out with bikers. Like I'm pretty sure all the other moms, right? Like they've never done drugs. Like they go to church, and you know, like they're not goody two shoes, but
Kelly, they might be sinners just like you.
They're definitely not me. So, and I expressed that. I was like, yeah, I was kind of nervous because one of the moms was like, oh, you know, and I'm like, no, I was really concerned. You know, like we're talking about the mom group and like us getting together and stuff. I was like, I don't come out more because I think I'm fucking weird compared to everybody else. Okay, because the moms I'm used to hanging out with, okay, like we're flashing titties, okay, going down a water slide, fucking throwing back a pitcher of fucking liquid margarita. Liquid marijuana. So fucking, I don't. That's not. This is a Catholic school. Okay, with people modestly dressed. Usually. Some of the moms wear their fucking gym clothes, and I'm like, can you? That's a bit much. But anyways.
Excuse me.
So I got.
I want to see some church mom titties.
So I'm just like, you know, I was like, yeah, I had to get used to the idea that it's okay, and like we don't even need to talk about my past. It's about me now, and it's okay. Like I can be covered in tattoos and have piercings, and y'all aren't gonna look at me weird. It's fine. Because I mean, I have paranoia. I have PTSD on top of me having normal anxiety. So I'm paranoid, and I think everybody, not y'all, but you know, people in real life and shit that I have to interact with, you know, I think they're talking shit about me.
Talking shit about you all the time, Kelly.
All the fucking time. Well, because here's the problem, bro. Because fucking people in my past have done that, like significant others, my family, worst of all. Okay, like when I was little, they would fucking talk shit about me, dude. Said I was stupid and ugly and just fucked up shit that you should not say to a child. Okay, they would lie to my face, but then like right in front of me. Like I remember I was scared. I pissed my pants. We were on a trip to Legoland. Okay, I was like 5 or 6. I had bladder problems. Okay, I pissed my pants, and then fucking we pulled over at a rest stop, and I had told my friend that was with me, I was like, I'm really embarrassed because I peed my pants and I don't want anybody to know. Okay, so like, you know, you just
vanishing on the way.
like
Very good.
not say anything. So, okay, so we stopped at this rest stop, and fucking my mom opens the door, and I was like, I walk up to her, and I like whisper to her, I was like, I pee my pants, and I don't want anybody to know, and I'm really embarrassed about it. You know, this fucking. She looks in my eyes, and she's like, I'm not gonna say anything. I won't tell anybody. You know what she does 2 seconds later? She turns to her best friend, which is the mom of my friend in the backseat, okay? And she goes, she just pissed her pants, so I'm gonna take her in the. Fuck!
Such are the times.
What? You just looked me in the eyes and said you're not gonna tell anybody, and then you literally just did what you said you weren't gonna do. The
Aye,
fuck?
I noticed.
What the fucking
But they're
fuck?
getting too much
Like you
damage.
wait until
Give me
later.
these cronies.
Like you
They started
okay,
on
or you
young
like
Henry.
like
Soon as he
whisper
set foot on the
something
courtyard.
after I've turned around. Are you fucking
Is that
dumb?
true,
Like
Henry?
I don't. You break the trust of your child, okay, and then it's just downhill from there, right? And it's not like it just happened once. It was all the time, all the time. Oh,
Young Henry here.
right.
Gave Yoko a
I would be
nice
with my
hand.
grandma, right?
Oh,
Because she would
that's no
take care of me
surprise.
because
The fella can hardly
fucking they were
stand
at work
upright
or whatever,
most of
right?
the time.
You'd have to
And
get
so
up early to catch
I got
them
upset. I was like
But they
4,
wasn't that
and
drunk as to give
told my
Henry
grandma,
an
I was like, I
easy
really
fight.
miss my
Look
mom.
here, lad.
Like,
If you're
I want to
such a
see her.
champion,
So she called my
I'm
mom
sure
on the
you'd
phone,
accept the
and she's
challenge
like,
of an old
you need to
man
come over to
like
the house,
myself.
okay, and come see her. Because there was a custody
You're
battle
being
going
honest,
on,
sir.
so I had to live with my
Excellent.
grandparents the
Not
whole time.
afraid, eh?
So
That's
my
what I
parents
like
would come
to
visit.
see.
So
There's an
fucking,
abandoned pen along the path a
I
bit.
get on the phone with her,
Stop off there
and she's
and
like,
see what
oh,
you're
I'm so
made
sorry,
of.
like,
All right, sir.
I'm gonna come see you
If you'll
later
excuse
after I
me,
get off work.
I'll
Do you think
explain
she
some
ever
things
fucking
to the
showed up?
youngster here
Absolutely not.
first. Wouldn't want no accidents happening.
What the fuck? So, because of that, and then people kept doing it, I'm so paranoid, bro. I hate it. I hate it. I'm trying to get over it.
You know.
But I'm finding out, okay, crazy, I might have complex PTSD, which is apparently very common for children that experience chronic stress and trauma when they're children. It alters your brain because your brain's
Being scared by
developing.
my dad. I gotta reckon, like, he used to scare me so bad that I'd be looking around every single corner.
Like, I watched this video, like, I've watched several videos, I'm like, this is nuts. Because I keep telling myself, right, like, no, I just, like, I have PTSD, but no, I do. I have trauma from, like, day one up until, like, right now. Like, I'm fucking not right. And so when I watched these videos and like read these articles and stuff, I literally think I have complex PTSD. It's the only thing that makes sense. Because they repeat this phrase all the time, which I repeated to myself when I was figuring myself out.
All right,
Okay?
son. You're
Do
going
you
to fight
still
Lord
deal
Selene. It'll
with the
be an
trauma
honorable
that
fight.
you
So
had
you
when you were
better
li- Yes,
act
absolutely.
Hold on a mo.
Fucking,
I'll give you
I
some gear
can't
for it.
tell reality from fantasy when it
What
comes
weapon will you
to
give me? What would you like?
relationships with some people. I think they're full of shit.
Sword?
I'm like, I don't fucking
Don't
believe
get ahead
you.
of yourself,
You don't
laddie.
actually fucking like
A
me.
sword belongs in noble
Fucking
hands.
whack ass piece of shit.
You can have my cudgel. It might be
You're
just a
talking
stick,
shit. I
but
know
it's my
it.
stick, so careful with
Oh
it.
my god.
Thank you,
That's just
Captain.
crazy.
Save the thanks.
I don't know. I don't have that problem with y'all though, which is nice, but all these other assholes. Jesus. It's been a year of learning about myself. It's fantastic. That's why I have a
All right.
nice little life topics / health self-help section in my Discord server now. So yo, I just these videos are so relevant, man. I feel normal now. Which is bananas. I was like, what? I'm not the only one? Sick, I'm not psychotic. I love it. I love how I just aired out all my shit on your stream. That's fine.
No one watching me anyways. I just had Amira got in trouble because I told her to say goodbye to her mom multiple times tonight, and she's been like, "I want to sleep in your bed, though." I'm like, well, you didn't listen, so you don't get to. Although it's to a point where I really do need to start telling her to. She can't stay in my bed anymore, even though she gives me those puppy dog eyes.
Yeah, that's why part of the reason why Wiley I locked this door and like he stays in there and goes to bed. Like he doesn't try to rip the door open, you know, so it's not like I'm imprisoning him, but it's also a safety thing because he elopes you know, so I have to keep him in there. But he wants me to lay down with him right to go to bed, and I think that's what Richard does at his house, because that's what he used to do, right? Is he lay down with him till he fell asleep. But you got to stop that shit at a certain point. But I don't think that he does that when Wiley's over there. I think he lays down with him till he falls asleep, which is why he has such a hard time still with it. Right, but I put the kibosh on it. I'm like, no. I was like, you're making this really hard for me. I feel fucking so bad right now. So Max, I'll lay down with him in his bed for maximum 10 minutes. That's it. So I talked to the pediatrician about it. He's like, don't go past 10 minutes. I was like, I don't. Usually it's 5. If it happens, and it doesn't happen every night, usually I try to avoid it. But if he's having an extra hard day, 5 minutes. You know, so, or I'll sit like towards the end of the bed and I'm not necessarily cuddling with him the whole time, you know, it's like cuddle with you for a few minutes and I'm gonna slowly move to the end of the bed, sit at the end of the bed, and then I'm gonna get off. And I make sure to say goodbye to him most of the time. I'm like, night night, and he waves to me and I leave. And he gets pissed and dumps toys, whatever. But, yeah. Leo doesn't get any of that from me. The only time I feel like snuggling is acceptable and everyone can pass out in the same bed is when we're having a movie night.
Yep.
That's the only time. I think he's feeling better. I gave him some Dramamine. I bought Dramamine, Tylenol, and some Pedialyte. And I was like, alright, take this to help your tummy, drink some of this. Fucking, here's some Tylenol. Should spruce you right up. I think he passed back out. He's basically been sleeping all day. But I think he was,
really gave me the
he was
runaround.
throwing up like all night.
I'm no spring chicken.
And I just slept through it because I took fucking melatonin.
That's true.
So,
And you handled this too, sir. Anyways,
that shit
you
was
can keep
rad
that old
though.
junk
I
in
got
me.
some good sleep.
Even my cudgel. But take care of the old fella. He might be just a piece of wood.
Holy
but he saved
shit.
my arse more than once.
I will, Captain.
I just let that guy win.
Ooh. I have a love-hate relationship with Kingdom Hearts 2 right now. I don't want to play Roxas. I love everything after fucking Twilight Town. Don't like Twilight Town with Roxas. I don't like it.
Roxas was a great...
Roxas is a
during
little
his actual boss
bitch.
fight, going into his when he's on his dream world area. That's probably my favorite part, where you're fighting the giant hollows.
It's good to stretch
Yeah, I mean
your
that
legs
shit's fine. I just don't like Twilight Town.
Or
I
fighting
You've got some talent.
what's his
I can
name?
tell. You should come to the
Axel.
courtyard and Gnarly here will give you a good
Yeah, that shit was
instruction
rad.
on the art of the sword.
Which I think
I
is
call it
actually
The art of not getting skewered as soon as you step foot outside
think
the
that's gonna
village.
happen?
But
Did you ever
come here.
play Chain of
We've got a nice
Memories?
arena in Sameen.
No, but I have it, and I was gonna, and then I didn't. You know what though? Maybe I did.
I would say
I
you
take it
might
back.
like the gameplay style, you might hate it. I disliked it because of the card playing style.
It's clear you're not from Trust.
Yeah, you know what? I may have played it. Well, because you know they come out with a fucking million different goddamn. I may have played it though, because I clicked on it earlier, right, to start it, and I was like, I swear to God, I played this because it was playing the intro shit, and I was like, I think maybe I played this like a long time ago. But I can't remember if they re-released Chain of Memories, right, with like 1.5 and shit like that.
Game Boy Advance,
That's
or was
nice
it
advice,
DS?
sir. I'll be
Something like
with you
that, and I
then
never
they
played.
ported it to
better.
PlayStation 2.
Go and see a bit of the world.
Yeah, so I never
You're doing the right
played
thing.
Chain of Memories on any of those, but when they re-released or I guess I shouldn't say re-released, when they did like the 1.5 collection, that kind of shit, right?
Well,
I
I'm a
can't
fan
rember
of Kingdom Hearts because I had it on PlayStation 2. I had Kingdom Hearts 1, 2 and Chain of Memories, and I bought it for PlayStation 3 all over again, and then
Yes.
I bought it for PlayStation 4 all over again.
Yes.
And then I bought it for my computer all over
Yes.
again.
No, samesies. I have every console. Like Nintendo was the only one I didn't have it on.
Mm-hmm.
So all my PlayStations, like I own fucking, I think 2 copies of 2, and I own like 2 or 3 copies of 1. Like I have the discs still in my living room.
We're in
So,
Droshkovitz.
and then obviously
What now,
3,
sir?
I, you know,
We'll go
different
to the
discs.
bailiff
So,
And I
and
even
ask if
have
he might
the
have seen someone.
Legend,
makes
or what
sense.
was it?
But the young
Kingdom
fella here should do
edition
it.
for
If the bailiff
Kingdom Hearts
sees you,
3.
he'll guess I'm in the
So I
village.
got like the
and come
special
and bother me.
casing
And
for
I'm
it
really
and the
not in the
artwork
mood
for it.
today for any
nice.
bombardment
Yeah, I
of
didn't do that at
complaints.
the time. I was so
understand, sir.
impatient.
All right,
I
Henry,
literally bought
run along to
the
the rat
digital
house
because I was like, I
and
need to play
inquire
it
about
now.
that
The minute
wagon.
it comes out, I
And
need
Henry,
it.
not a word
And then I
about
stayed
me.
up
Are we
basically
clear?
till like 3 or 4 a.m. playing
About
it,
who?
but I had to work the next day.
Since you're not here,
I couldn't take the day off,
how can I
so.
speak of you?
That's what I like to hear.
Where
Now
the
run
fuck is the
along.
referee? I don't. Thank you. This asshole, which I swear he talked to. But a refresher can't hurt. It's easy. I don't know why I'm not sharing this, so you can see me shit talk this fucking game.
What are you playing?
Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, you're
I'm always glad.
streaming it. You're streaming the
Oh, that's-
stream?
Yeah. Collect orbs, you dumb shit. That's right. Okay.
Have you seen the guy
Oh.
that did, was it 100% leveling up
See polite people like
in,
you. God be with you.
what's it called? The island area?
That's bananas. I haven't seen that.
It took him like, I think 2 years.
Yeah, because that's nuts. That's nuts, bro.
And the best way
I mean-
was just to keep teching Riku or Titus.
Yeah. I mean, I remember I needed a level in 2, and
Master
so
Babe,
I went to Pride Rock
Can I
and
ask you
shit.
about something?
But that's what you're meant
By
to
all
do.
means.
You're meant to go to
Wait a
Pride
minute.
Rock because
Aren't
they
you that
have the
lad who's
fucking
helping
just
Radavan
like
in the forge?
Yeah,
waves
me.
of
I heard
Heartless
that
over and
my
over
hands
again.
went missing.
Yeah, that's
And I would
exactly
just
why
sit
I'm
there
here.
and fucking
Ah, I was
just
thinking they were
kill
driving
tons of them
awful
just to
fast
level.
with that cart.
You saw them?
I did.
I
A
hate
few
Twilight
days back.
Town. This shit's
They
stupid.
raced
Let's
through the
go.
village in the early evening so fast.
Oh my god.
They
Now
were
you're at the
dropping
tournament
sacks
part.
of charcoal
I hate
Where were
this
they
fucking
headed?
shit.
towards the east to Apollonia
good,
on the
Kelly.
road to Yichin.
How's the
Yeah.
gameplay
And
feel? Does it feel
Ow.
slow?
I am indeed.
I'm glad to hear it.
God damn it, I
heard they
suck
were
so
good
hard.
for Semine on that cart, and I can do
Fuck
without
off,
that kind of
bitch.
trouble now, on account of the wedding, you know.
Grab his balls.
Shit!
Do you know anything about
Fuck.
Radavan's hired hands?
Your
Only
balls.
what I've told you, but to tell you the truth,
Why is that?
Balls, 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 balls,
they
balls.
might
Right
look
away.
like butter wouldn't melt in their mouths, and Radovan praises them. That pair have.
That'll be all.
Get fucked, bitch.
Game saved. Where am I at?
You ain't gonna do shit, bitch. Ah, shit. No! I
Well
win.
then, young man.
I didn't say a word about you.
There's a good lad.
They were spotted here, sir. Going to the east, towards Apollonia.
So do you chin?
Nope,
The
fuck 'em.
bastard.
Oh, they were driving so fast, it was falling off the cart.
The
I just want to get to the good part,
Sir,
man.
I can send a message to
The
the
gummy
Yichin
ship.
captain of the...
No, it'll take too long. We'll go and get them out.
Won't you be missing preparations for the wedding at home, sir?
I will.
Now I gotta piss. God damn it.
Jesus Christ. If I have to choose
What
between Dorothy's endless crashing, I'll take
I
this
get
inn any time. Besides, there's a nice inn along the way. The Three Cats. We can spend the
Around
night
the
there.
block.
I remember that place, but I'm not sure, sir, if they'll let the two of us set foot inside the door.
Oh, gnarly, that was 15 summers ago. God knows if the place is even still standing.
True. Still, we'd better keep our eyes peeled. They might not have gone to Yichin. They could have turned off somewhere. Or something could have happened. They might have been ambushed, maybe.
Will you give over with that? I'll bet my brains they weren't ambushed. More likely we'll find them boozing at the Three Cats.
That'd surely be the best outcome, if that old dive is still standing. Let's go then.
It's raining. It's raining taco.
I don't know why, but like I sat down and all of a sudden I was like, I should check on Leo to make sure he isn't fucking aspirating crackers in his bed, which is stupid. He's fine, but yay! Parent anxiety!
Yay!
Leo! Please?
There we go. Now my horse looks right.
You're not trying to kill me!
So,
He probably just feels
Say that.
fantastic because I ate him fucking Tylenol and Dramamine.
Why
So he-
you're praying to the patron saint of
So he doesn't
lost
fucking
things,
feel like shit for the first
Go and
time all
have a
day.
look
I mean,
along
he
the
looked
road,
bad
darling.
this morning.
And you,
He had
Henry,
fucking bags
have a
under
look
his
to the
eyes.
left.
He was fucking
All right,
pale,
sir.
like poor
But
kid.
don't
He's
forget,
puking.
my
Oh,
eyesight
he's
ain't
staying
what
up
it
all
used to
night.
be.
Well, that's what we have the youngster for,
Does
isn't
he
it?
know to go to
Off
the
you go.
bathroom to throw up, or
No.
no? Amira knows that. Like, if you ever feel like that, I got a bowl in the bathroom for you.
Fucking making mess.
You found anything, lad?
I mean,
Not yet.
he knows, but he never makes it. Like, he'll fucking get halfway there, and then there'll just be vomit all in the fucking hallway and all over his floor, and it's always been that way. Which, his bathroom, it's not like it's down the hallway. Like, it's right there. It's adjacent to his room. So, it's like, I would say, less than 10 feet from his door to the bathroom door. So, but he never makes it. So I literally just took the bathroom trash can, put a fucking bag in it, and put it at the end of his bed. And I was like, if you feel sick, just fucking puke in the trash can. So that's what he did, because his bed's long enough where he's not gonna kick it or anything.
Yeah.
And it's a, like a loft bed, sort of, kind of. I showed you a picture of it, but, so the trash can won't move, so he literally would just,
It's like a charcoal.
you know,
That could have
move
fallen off the
himself over to the trash can and just puke in it, and then lay back down. Like, he didn't get up basically all day until, it was like 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Found anything, lad?
There's a
And
sack
he
of
was like, I just feel
charcoal lying in
hot.
the
Like,
ditch
I'm like,
to
why
the
don't you go
left
take a
of the road.
bath then? Because you smell.
The bailiff said they were
You know,
driving like the devil.
Like, if you're not
So
cold
maybe it
and
fell
you
from
feel
the
like
cart.
you're hot with
that
all these
makes
blankets
sense.
on, I think it's
To
probably
the left it is,
time,
then.
to go take a
Gnarly.
bath.
Back here.
So, oh my god. Like, he literally reeked. It was horrible. I was like, buddy, he's a scrub. So. But I don't think he puked much. Cause after I put the new bag in, and that was probably at like,
You'll have the car back.
I don't know, 10 or 11 o'clock.
The horses too.
Yeah, I don't think he's puked since then. Because he said there was no puke in the bag. I didn't smell anything, so
A nobleman in
I think it was
arms.
just last night and then this
We
morning.
ain't ever had such a spectacle
So-
in these parts.
You might get to see
But
it soon enough.
He didn't eat
The
anything
lords
all
in this
day.
country
Like,
all
he didn't go
gone to the
pee.
dogs.
Like,
Every
he just
low-born
slept
bit
off and on.
going
He
built
mainly
the house
slept,
and
of course,
cooked
but
birds, while we
Super
live
Bowl
in
Sunday
squalor.
this
Why do you
weekend.
reckon that is, lad?
it's the change in the economical
Yeah,
situation.
that's where it
sir.
is.
The burghers have more rights.
And I
they make smart
don't
use
get to
of
be
them.
home.
They put their coin to work for them. They've got shops,
to go
baths,
to
inns,
Riverside.
mills.
Oh,
While the nobles
Waste.
sit waiting until Jack from
Overnight
Backwater
over.
Hamlet brings them
Fucking
3
Christ.
groschen in taxes on St.
how are you? How often are you doing this now?
You're right there.
So far,
Only
it's
Jack
every
hasn't
time
even
there's
got
a
3 groschen these
3-day
days.
weekend.
None of this would be happening if we had
I don't
a king.
have to.
And I
I'm
mean
just
a real
allowing
one.
it.
True.
Not Wenceslas
Yeah.
and Sigismund.
I'm being nice.
Oh, anywhere
Well,
there's
God, how many
She's been
3-day
mine.
weekends does she have a year?
When you've got Moravian relatives eating you out of house and home.
So
It seems
far,
like
she
you're going-
had, I think there's like a 3-day weekend every month, so she just tries to plan it like that.
Gotcha.
So she's trying to still, well, this last time she tried saying,
Hold up.
by putting it in Amira's mouth, saying,
I don't
oh,
see any
Amira asked me
contract.
why we're laying in bed
What do you reckon,
if she
darling?
could
I'm
stay a
blind
week
to
during
moles,
the
then.
summer. I'm like,
It's all
yeah, right.
peculiar right now.
No.
Without you. Like,
With that car
no.
embellished.
No.
Well, that's just it. They had nowhere
Don't you
to
think we
turn
can
off.
get to an
I'll
area
look
where
up
we
the
trust
road a
each
bit.
other?
And you,
Like,
Henry,
no.
have a look back along the road.
No.
Maybe it fell in a
Absolutely
ditch
not.
somewhere. Who knows?
Very well, sir.
Fuck. That's
If you
why,
wanna
like, when
get anything changed, take him back to court. But
yeah,
I
like,
promise
what,
you,
was it
I will get
Christmas
you on
time?
child support.
Yeah, was it Christmas time when fucking the last time she came over to the house? It's like it's where you're living at. I think it was Christmas or something. I don't remember what it was, but that's why I told you I was like, you better fucking lock your door
Oh,
before you go to bed. You better lock your fucking door, bro.
This last Christmas, she didn't even come. And
Yeah.
Amira was like, why didn't Mama come out? Because Mom didn't want to be here for Christmas.
Huh.
We basically spent it there.
Someone went through a hell of a lot of trouble.
Not spending the day with her. We
Hey,
just spent like
I found the blacksmith's cards. Come here.
Sunday, Monday.
Yeah.
Right before Christmas.
Yeah. I don't understand people. You know what I wish would stop? I wish my ex would stop calling me sweetheart and telling me he loves me. I would really like that to stop. That would be nice. It's so uncomfortable. Like, I honestly don't know how. I mean, the dynamic's different, you know, but I could never. Like how you invited her to the house, you know, to like spend. I no. Mm-mm. He crosses so many boundaries, bro. It's so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Oh, be quiet.
One thing I said, like this last visit, when I said she was trying to take her to the bathroom. We're going to take her to the bathroom, but the door was locked to go to the bathroom at McDonald's or whatever. I think she could always come with me to the men's
I ain't
bathroom.
got only good memories.
Because McDonald's only has a single
Got my legs
person
stuck
bathroom.
in the
One for the close,
trapped there all night.
one
I
for
was.
male, one for female.
Shit.
Like,
Yeah.
just let her go in there real quick and
It wasn't till morning.
let her go real quick.
Important stuff.
And
The whole of
she looked at me
Sydney
like,
down
no,
for me.
she's not going into the boys' room. Like, how do you think I let her go to the bathroom when I'm out
Why
in
is that,
public?
sir? It's just a block.
I have to carry her into the bathroom and then let her go into the stall, and then I sit outside the stall.
Yeah, I mean that's what my
When she was
dad used to do
younger,
with me.
I would
It's-
put her on the toilet and then turn around and let her go.
Yeah. The fuck? That's totally normal.
She just can't. She doesn't get why that I can do both roles.
Fascinates me.
There's somebody there. Sure enough.
Fucking.
We're just having that.
What do we do now?
Having
I
that
heard more
night
than two
terror
voices.
just
I used to
solidified
camper
her.
around here as a young lad.
Yeah.
The girls from Slattergo.
I feel
used to
bad
come
for
make
her,
a
but I'm
fire
like,
here and jump
it
over.
just
It
shows
says
how
their
inept
underwear
she
wouldn't
is
catch fire.
when it comes to
Sometimes they take it off.
handling a
That's nice
situation
now,
like that.
But I don't think it's scantily clad
Yeah, I
maidens
mean,
we'll
it's
be
like,
running into
what's
here.
baffling to
So
me,
what's
okay,
that
is
got
like,
to do with anything?
Well, there's a nice
how the
view
fuck
into the
did we
gorge.
figure it out?
We only have to
Right?
go back a
Like,
bit,
how have you and I just figured it out?
Right.
I mean,
Henry,
yeah, we
what are you
can
waiting
ask
for?
people that have,
This is just the
you know,
kind
like
of
our
thing we took
parents
you
or
along
people
for.
that have kids
Well,
longer than us. We can do that, of course, but for the most part, I don't feel like I really did that too much. Maybe
I
a
could
little
do
bit,
without
you know,
girls
when I
with
was
voices
pregnant,
like
maybe,
that.
or right after I
Now
had the
get
baby.
going.
A smidge. But the rest of it, I just figured it out. You know, like I use Google or I fucking just it's just instinct, right? Like I just know how to comfort my kids because it just comes naturally to me. I don't, you know what I mean? And like all like I don't get it. I just don't understand how people are so like not in tune with what's your. I mean, because she's not a part of her life really, so that's why she doesn't fucking know. But it's like they don't feel like they have to like figure it out, you know, or like try as hard. I'm like, yes, you do. Like, if you weren't a part of their lives or fucking you half-assed it at some point, you're gonna have to do you know,
How's it look,
try
Sonny?
twice as hard to figure it out if that's what you want, and they don't want to do that. Like they want everything to come easy.
about
Well, it's
my
not gonna come
goods?
easy.
I
Like
didn't see them.
I don't.
It looked more like a patrol.
Crazy to me. It's just crazy.
I reckon there might be more of them hereabouts.
Seems we can't avoid a fight. I hope you're ready, Henry.
I think a lot of my skills came from. I always just grew up around family and stuff.
Yeah.
Like 6 of us, plus knowing my sister. She had kids when I was basically in middle school still, so I helped her with her kids, with watching and taking care of them. So I learned a lot about that pretty early on.
Yeah.
Of course.
It's like
Smash
everybody
them to
thinks like it's like some
smithereens.
magical. It's not. Like you just pick
But
it up
don't
over
forget you had
time
trouble
and you
even
just
fighting me.
So,
instinctually do
What
things
else
and
do you
etc. That's all it is. Like I don't like they
We ought
act
to
like
pounce on
it's
them while we have
so
the moment of
fucking hard to
surprise.
figure it out.
Words
It's
of a
not.
real man. So get ready.
I mean, sometimes it's hard with like certain situations, you know, but because you're dealing with a whole ass other person. But you know, the rest of it, it's like no, like learn as you go, man.
Yeah. End my stream there. Even though I was getting to a good fight part.